everyone, welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios, and I'll bet you wonder what we're doing today. First off, let me welcome newcomers to the channel and thank those of you who are returning for coming back by. Now, for now, all of my my first and third Wednesday of the month will be about the budgeting, savings challenges, sinking funds, that kind of thing on the first and third Wednesday. The alternating Wednesdays will be series videos. And for the first series, I'm going to finish doing the office organization, studio organization videos that I started last fall with that Ugly Truth video. So this morning, my sister, Donna, over at Crazy Lady Creations, and I were talking, and she was curious about what I have stored in these boxes on the top. So this shelf, I'm going to pan real slow, and then I'll come back and we'll start at the beginning. This shelf is supported by my bookshelves and my mixed media cabinet and goes about half the way down the length of my art studio, which is 480 square feet. I think we went 16 by 30. So let's start with what's in this first corner. We're going to go down the aisle left to right. Have me a pointing stick so you don't have to look at my fat little finger. On the top up there, that blue bag is my good watercoloring brushes and paints. This one is my pour painting. The one next to it is canvases for the pour painting, and above that is my trays for my paper dyeing. Now, first off, let me tell you, Kitty asked me about these boxes, or Donna asked me about these boxes. They are cat litter boxes that I cleaned out really, really well with my shop vac. And then I gave them 2 coats of a cream colored paint on the outside, and then wrapped the top edges in teal duct tape. And then I labeled everything. And if the box is full, that's all I can keep until I use it. So that's where we're at. So I have my canvases in that one. This one holds calendars, and if you'll notice there's another little box up there that holds all the little wallet size calendars. And then we have towels and rags, and above that is my projector that I use for enlarging images for doing paper design. This one is all rolls such as wallpaper, contact paper, parchment, that kind of thing. Next one over is all of my bags. Now I have 2 up there because this one is all like plain paper bags, but then you'll see a decorative bag up there and gift bag up there on top, and that holds patterned gift bags. I do have some larger boxes here that don't fit in this one. This is box covers, and they're game box boards or boxes, and mostly food packaging boards that are all the same size to use for covers in journals, or to use as dividers. Cover them with pretty paper and use them for dividers in my planners. These are pizza boxes that are too big to fit in here. Up above, I can't remember what's in this one. Can't remember. But then I have larger other boxes. These are ones that are, these are box covers. These are actual boxes like you get from, like, products come in so that they're perfect size to like make a journal and then slide it inside that box. They're not for making covers, they're for journal storage, I guess. And then I have a stack of these iris containers, and there are several of these. This one holds all of my quilling. This one holds my Girl Scout stuff to scrap. This one is my Take Flight art journal. And then I have a couple others up here. This is for all of my stuff for my trip to Dallas. They're basically pre-kitted stuff that I need to work up, but I know where everything is at. This box is I'm trying to bring you down. I'm trying to look up here and look through the camera at the same time, see where I'm pointing. This is a office supply storage box, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's just a lid. Okay, then I have various sizes of picture frames, and above that I have Amazon and shipping bags. They're like the bubble bags, so they make great soft covers for journals. And then this is the loose bubble wrap for like paint printing. This one is stamp blanks, and I'm going to show you one of those in just a minute. Bag filler, this is all that confetti type stuff, paper shred that goes in gift bags. Flat boxes. I'll have to explain that one in another video. I know what's in there, but when I look at it, I'll go, oh yeah. All my binder coils for my cinch. This is all Tim Holtz. But it's all Tim Holtz what? I'll have to come back to you on that one too. Then we have a box for maps. My extra copies of my Sarah Brethock's books. A grandparents book. Those are ones that I want to take apart and create granddaughter books. Then I have New Age cards that I'm altering, and my chipboard albums. And then I have, this is an entire collection of music books. This is book pages. And then I have a couple of big picture frames. Girl Scout binders. I had not seen those before. I found those in a thrift store a couple of years ago, about a year and a half ago, I guess. I have a Daisy and a Brownie and a Junior. They're the new way of doing their badge books. I'd like to find one for cadet seniors, so if you have one and would like to turn loose of it, I would love it, because those are going to be the perfect albums for me to use to scrapbook my years as a Girl Scout leader. This one has, this Monster Juice is all Reader's Digest. And then this is all magazines from 1960, 1961. And then these are from the 50s. So that's what's in those boxes. I can separate everything, and with the exception of the fact that, I need, apparently I need a mind jug as to what's in my Tim Holtz, that kind of thing. That is how I store the bulk of my big items for junk journaling and mixed media. Now, I'm going to come down here really slow. This is a work in progress. And I don't know if I can get back up far enough for you to see. Let me go this way. This is actually a tool cart from the hardware store, from like Menards, Home Depot kind of place. The milk crate, let me get my stick back. Hang on. I knew I put it down too soon. Okay. The milk crate here is going to hold hanging files of the big magazine pictures by category. Then I've got this magazine holder that has all my coloring search a word kind of game books in it. There's a folder next to it that's all of my American Cruise Line magazines. And then down here, and I haven't quite decided where these are going to go yet. They were supposed to go up there, but they're not going to fit. I have two of those photo scrapbooking cases. One is storing alphabet cutouts and word cutouts by alphabetized for magazines. And then the other one is specific colored and holiday themed images. Now, yes, I could keep all of that in my scrap rack, but my scrap rack is full and I don't have room for a fourth expander desk. So this is my mixed media area. And these here, and I've shown these before, but these are scrapbook binders that I bought on clearance at Walmart several years ago, knowing that they would come in handy. I have page protectors from Totally Tiffany. And this is how I store all of my packaging, product line. You can see hotel keys and pocket envelopes here. This is all junk mail envelopes, food packaging and labeling. This is all alphabet that was supposed to be on the scrap rack, but I ran out of room on the scrap rack, so I moved ABC over to here. And then, but what I'm doing is I've got to clean out this center drawer and put stuff out of here in another spot, better organized, because this is where I want to put all of my big, like sketchbook, ledger papers, that kind of thing that take up a little bit more room, larger maps that I can lay flat, and those will be all in here and easily accessible. I was storing them on the floor underneath, not the best idea. The Stampin' Up! Box underneath is going to get covered and it's going to stay there. That holds all of my wildlife magazines until I decide to get them tore down. Right now this milk crate is full of stuff that I have already ripped out, and I need to go through and then set up the file folders. So this is probably not my immediate project for now. My immediate project is going to be reorganizing my stamps. So back up to the top. This is a little over 15 feet of shelving, roughly, that holds Junk Journaling Surprise by category in cat litter boxes. So that's it today. The thing to think of is, how can you store... Let me get my arm down and flip the camera around. Oh, I can't. I'm videoing. Never mind. To think about how you are going to, what you're going to store, make a list of categories. Now, most of my stuff, with the exception of what's up here, is stored using Totally Tiffany's method. But think about what you have to store, break them down into categories, and then find a similar solution for all of them. The reason I went with the cat litter boxes, I had an abundance. They're all basically the same size and will hold quite a bit, but it's the continuity of what they look like that prevents them from just looking like junk stacked on the shelf, if that makes sense. All the boxes look very similar, both in size and in the color and how I have them labeled. When storing items in your studio, if you want it to look nice, go with a continuity of storage items, such as these here, all in the iris cards, iris boxes. And I have that same situation out in the out in the warehouse, where all of my fabric kits are stored in those. A lot of similar junk journal items are stored in those and all labeled so I can see them. And I know Donna uses this same situation for storing her kits. So something to think about. If you want your studio to look nice, even if you think it's really cluttered, pick a color theme, pick similar storage for like items, and it will add a cohesiveness to your studio. And that is it for me today. I will see you this weekend, I hope. Bob left yesterday, and so I'm back in the office and I'm trying to get things lined out. First thing I have to do this week is finish getting all of my planners done and organized so I know where I'm at and what I'm doing. So bear with me. I'm almost back. I will see you Friday for sure for the making hearts from paper clips tutorial that I promised you. In the meantime, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you back here on Friday. Creative blessings.